everybody. Welcome to Girl Scouts Live. We'll wait just a couple of seconds for some friends of ours to hop on. In our materials list, we did not mention a ruler, and it may come in handy. So while we're waiting, if you want to go grab a ruler, now would be a great time. Hope y'all are having a sunny afternoon like I am. So glad you're with us. All right, let's jump on in. Today we are going to do cookie box crafts, and we're so excited that you're with us. My name's Alberta, and I work for Girl Scouts Carolinas Peaks to Piedmont, a troop experience manager, and we serve 40 counties in the central and western part of North Carolina. So we're so glad that you're with us today. The first of the 3 activities, we gave you materials for 2, but you have a bonus. For those swap lovers out there, we're excited that you're here. So the first activity we're going to do is a cookie banner. We're so excited, we're going to just jump right in. So the first thing that you need is 3 to 5 15 cookie boxes. We're going to do the first one together, and then you can finish the rest and put together your banner with the steps that we're going to show you today. All right, so our friend Emily is in the chat box. She's going to post some pictures of materials for you to remind you, what materials that you'll need for each project. And she also has a couple of handouts. Thanks, Emily, for being with us today. Appreciate you being my buddy. All right, so the materials that we need are a ruler, if you happen to pick that up, but not necessary, scissors, pencil, pen, or Sharpie, our hole punch, your cookie box, and brads was on the list. Not everybody has brads. You could also use paper clips or yarn. We're going to show you some alternate possibilities for supplies. Now, one other way I'm going to sneak a cookie box recycle in here is this little thing. Do you guys know what it is? If you recognize this as a s'mores cookie holder, you are correct. So if you enjoyed a box of s'mores, you can recycle the plastic part, and it can help keep you organized. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you need to do is take your box from this stage to cutting it out into square pieces here. And then we're going to make our pen. It does not have to be an exact science, but we're going to use our ruler, or you could use the side of another box and make the triangle. So for today, we're going to use the ruler. And you're going to take your pencil and you're going to make a triangle, and you can make it anywhere that you want. When I'm making my pendant, I like to try to highlight the cookie. So we're going to eyeball it, and then we're going to come over here and eyeball it again. And then we're going to cut along those edges, those lines that we just made. And you may want to measure each side so the triangles are exactly the same, but you can just free cut it. It's no problem at all. Now, the main thing that you want to make sure is to make it the same as the back. So we're going to make the back of the pendant with the back of the box. So what you want to do is lay it like this. You do not want to lay it plane to plane. You want to lay it front to front, or like this, like that pendant is actually going to lay. So the front is going to end up being our pattern. So I'm just going to lay it on there, take my pencil. Voila, a pattern. I'm going to take my scissors, cut it out like so. And your pendant can have a pointy end if you would like. I just happen to like mine as a flat bottom, but you can cut it all the way to a tip if you would like. So really that's where you can get creative and make it customized yourself. So when we're done cutting the pendant, we need to punch our holes. So grab your hole punch, and you're going to lay them on top of each other, just like you're going to assemble the pendant, and you're going to cut it, you're going to punch it about maybe a 1/4 inch or so in from the corners. And then we're ready to assemble our banner. You're going to do this multiple times, and for time's sake, I have prepared a few, like so. And I've already got brads put in, so what you do is you take one of your brads, you insert it into one of the holes, and you spread it out, and you've attached your pendant to each other, these two pieces. Now you want to create your banner, so you're going to overlay your two boxes, and it just depends how you want to lay them. There's no rhyme or reason. You can put one or either on top, but I like to see the Girl Scout words, so I'm going to overlay this one, put them together, and then voila, you have a banner. How much fun is that? And easy. Now the optional materials that I gave you, if you want to use a paper clip for now to hold them together, I would still use, at the end of the day, I would use brads. If you don't have them at home, you can get them very inexpensive at the store once you can go shopping for those kind of things and take your time in the craft area. Another way, if you would like, is you can use string or yarn that you have at home. And you do the steps the same way, except you thread the yarn or the string through the boxes. And you can do it with the string underneath the pendant or over. It's all your personal preference. So girls, you make the decision, you take the lead, and go for it. The other optional item is tape. If you would like to tape your pendants together, if you do a front and back, you can tape them together to keep them from being a little loosey-goosey. If you use the string, you might want to do that. If you use the pendants, I've had mine for several years and did not need to use tape, so you'll be fine. All right, did you enjoy that one? That was fun. Let's go on to our next project. For this project, the supplies that you will need are the cookie box pattern, that is shared by our friend Emily. Hi Emily again. Hope you're doing good. All right. We are going to make this little gift box. So you need the cookie box pattern, and you need one cookie box, scissors, something to trace with, pencil, pen, or thin tip Sharpie, and a little gift tissue, because of course we need a little gift tissue for our gift bag. I just love this craft. I think it is just super duper cool. So what I liked to do was I made myself a cardboard pattern out of the one that I printed off of my computer, because it was a little more sturdy in tracing my box. So I just overlaid, and the one that you're going to get is actually measured for the peanut butter sandwich boxes or the shortbread boxes. You may have to expand or just improvise a little bit on the wider boxes. So for time's sake, of course, because we're virtual, I did a little tracing and cutting ahead of time. So this is the one side that's completed, and I did not cut off the bottom. So you want to make sure that you leave the bottom intact. And this side I left a little more undone, and we can do it together. Now to cut out the little handle, you can, this is where an X-Acto knife comes in handy. In the comments, you'll see a picture with the material list for this, and some optional items are an X-Acto and a little cutting pad. If you happen to have one of those at home like I do, it goes a little bit faster. But you can do these with scissors. Adults, you may want to help the girls a little bit get that hole started. You just get the hole started, and you can use your scissors and cut that hole out. If you are using the X-Acto knife and the pad, you just stick your material in between that you can cut on with the X-Acto knife. Cut, cut, cut. Isn't that the magic of internet? It's cut out. So we have our hole. One little trick I did want to show you when you were doing your handle was when I went to cut in the handle, I did just go ahead and go straight in, and then I cut it around. So it was a little bit easier to make that curve cut on here. And then you have your handle. Again, with this one, I did use a marker, and you can tell where I traced it a little bit more. A pencil or something lighter, you know, you wouldn't have to worry about those trace marks, but hey, it's a homemade gift. It's intentional, right? So, you've got your handles. What we do is we put the bottom pieces, you fold the box right back together. You're going to grab your tape, grab a little piece here, fold your bottom in, and ta-da! All you need is a little Girl Scout green tissue. Actually, you can use any color. And you've got a little gift box. Sweet. Awesome. So, for those leaders out there that are looking for a little way to maybe give your girls their badges at a ceremony, maybe you want to give a co-leader a little gift, or maybe a Girl Scout, you want to give your troop leader a little thank you. What a super duper way to do that. Okay, I know you've just been on the edge of your seat for our bonus activity. And we are going to do a swap, and how cool is this? Of course, I've got my s'mores insert here that's keeping me organized. I'm actually using the scraps from the other projects. So, what we're going to make is this little swap, and it's a little Girl Scout Promise clipboard swap. And some of you may have seen this. It's an oldie but a goodie. We're going to make that real quick to finish up. So, thanks to a website online, they have these pre-printed, and we added those for you for quick reference. The On My Honor promise here that's going to go on our clipboard. So what you do is cut that little square out and have it prepared. Then we're going to take a scrap from the side of our box, and we're going to just cut it out in a little rectangle. Pretty easy, not too hard. There. So, and you can do a front and back to this as well. So we have lots of fun words, good words and stuff that are on here. So you can make a front and back if you'd like. Or you can just do the front. And you could use a couple of different materials. But for this one, you've got a little paper clip here, binder clip. They come in different sizes, different colors. You may have some around the house. You can also, for now, use a paper clip if you'd like and hold it together. But for today, we're going to take our recycled piece of Girl Scout cookie box. We're going to overlay our promise printout, and we're going to take our little binder clip, and all done. Well, of course, we have to have our pin because it's a small, whatchamacallit, affectionately pinned somewhere. So we add our pin and complete. If you want to use your optional tape again, please, just tape wherever you would like and put those two together. Otherwise, it puts itself together. Well, that's it for our cookie box crafts for today. I hope you enjoyed those. Emily also has a little bonus photo with some other suggestions. I had a little fun experimenting with some ideas on websites on the internet, and you can search different ideas. Lots of fun. Lots of good recycled projects that you can keep using on your troop with your troop for years. Visit us at girlscoutspto2p.org, beagirlscout.org. We'd love to see you at one of our virtual Girl Scout troops if you are new to Girl Scouts and or into one of our local Girl Scout troops. Have a great afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.